My name's Kurt Jewson. I work for Frugi with my wife Lucy Jewson.
Well, we started the company when I was on maternity leave and I wanted to use cloth nappies for environmental reasons. I was struggling to find clothing that would go over these cloth nappies, so I thought, well, this could be my reason for not going back to work.
It's really important for us to be based in Cornwall because this is where we come from. This is a lovely location to live in. It's great to be able to run a business like us from Cornwall. Obviously with the internet and telecommunications as they are, it makes it feasible.
We wouldn't have a company if it wasn't for the internet. I managed through the internet to do loads of market research. I probably contacted every organic manufacturer in the world. But I quickly discovered that there was no one place that was, servicing this need. And I found it really difficult to understand that because cloth nappies are massively on the increase. They're really sort of high tech now and easy to use. So putting all those questions out and getting all the feedback made me very sure that there was actually nobody in the world doing it at the moment, but there was a need.
With our website, it's great to be able to express who we are and what we're doing as a company and get that message across really quickly so people can visit the site, click around to various pages, and as well as just clicking to pages actually buying products, they can find out what we are as a company, what we're doing and where we're hoping to go and what our ethics actually are. So a complete snapshot of who we are very, very quickly.
Web 2 technology has massively helped improve our business in many ways. It's allowed us to have a direct conversation with our customers. They feel a part of the brand, they feel as though they're helping to steer the brand, which they actually are.
Two-way communication on our website and with our customers is fantastic on many levels. With our design process, it means that when we have a new product, we put it out to our Frugi Crusaders, for example. They get back to us with what they like and what they don't like, and that helps us implement design changes.
The Frugi blog really helped actually when I was in India a couple of months ago. We had one of our first more negative responses about a particular item of clothing, our Explorer pants. We had one of our Crusaders sort of blogging that she was going to test to see how honest we were as to whether or not we would put up negative responses as well as the positive ones, which of course we did, just saying that she had a problem with the nut buttons and that the roll-ups didn't stay rolled up very well and she wasn't that keen. So I responded to her straight away from India saying, well, actually, we were doing a similar pair for our next season and we were going to change those buttons to plastic in light of her responses, and anybody that looks at that particular sort of conversation on the blog will see that we are responsive. Being a small company, finances are fairly limited in terms of marketing, so we found that social networking sites like Facebook that allow this sort of viral marketing to go ahead really, really effective. They review all of our clothes and then they put up what they think about our clothes, and that's really important. And with all these sort of RSS feeds that come into those sites, it's growing outwards all the time because people think, oh, they've just joined the Frugi Facebook page, what's that? Search engine optimization is really important for us because it allows us to get the first page, if you like, in the natural listings. We rebranded 12 months ago from Cut for Cloth, and we had our Cut for Cloth site, which had a fantastic ranking. It was #1 for organic baby clothes. So we transferred the Cut for Cloth site into a blog, which has held the interest on that site, so we've kept that, and yet it's got lots and lots of connections to the Frugi site, so it's pulling that up as well. So from a straight business point of view, the search engine optimization of having it has been really beneficial too. Web 2 technology is a really important part of our future, really. We're going to expand the social networking side and look at moving that forward onto different social networks. We'll still increase our Google AdWords campaign. We'll keep going with the blog as well, but one of the other things which we've got on the to-do list is having direct consumer-generated content. So live reviews on our websites with real people just putting real comments in on those products. Technology is certainly allowing us to really transparently show all the workings of our company and what's important to us. And that at the end of the day, that has a big effect on the bottom line.